How's it going? This is Joe and Tell, and I know I usually do speakers and audio reproduction sort of stuff, but I do also make videos and I do care about the audio going into it. And I actually got this. I got this new V-Mic D4 Duo from Deity. I stopped by yesterday. They're like, hey, I got something for you, and it's perfect because I've been trying to do more of a vlog style where I kind of move around the house, things like that. And one thing that I noticed doing that is, yeah, I have my shotgun mic here on my camera, and sometimes I want to turn it around, but when I do, well, you can't hear me because it's made to reject anything coming from the back of the mic, so I usually have to switch that around. But anyway, there are a ton of videos on this. Basically, what this does is this mic, which I'm showing on purpose, I'm using it to boom myself right now, actually has a front and back, so it can hear from the front, and it can also capture audio from the back. One thing I did notice, I started doing some listening tests, and I was comparing this to maybe some of the other more popular microphones. I have some pretty nice ones. I have the Sennheiser MKH416. I have the Shure SM7B. These are industry standards. This is what everybody uses in the industry for good reason, because they sound really good. So I do plan on using this, but I also wanted to match some of my other microphones, my better microphones, more expensive microphones. This is under $100, and the Sennheiser MKH416 is around $1,000. The Shure SM7B is somewhere around $400, and so they sound excellent, but they should at that price. So that's not to say that this sounds bad. It's just that it has some frequencies in there that are not my style. Now, some people might like it, but as you can see here, I'm going to show you a few differences between how it sounds directly from here versus some of the other profiles that I've actually made. So I've actually made some EQ corrections that will allow this to sound hopefully more like my MKH416 or SM7B. So first, I'm gonna play an audio clip with just this by itself. This is how it sounds exactly directly to the camera, and another one using the equalization to make it sound more like the MKH416, and another one to make it sound more like the SM7B. Let me know what you guys think. So here are some clips side by side comparing the equalized version of this mic compared to the respective more expensive microphones. Let me know what you guys think. The V-Mic D4 Duo lets you capture the story you want to tell from every angle. With its unique dual capsule design, the D4 Duo allows you, for the first time ever, to record the audio coming from behind the camera in full fidelity. No longer will your interview questions sound distant and muffled. No longer will you have to rotate your microphone when you want to narrate something you are showing your audience. The V-Mic D4 Duo lets you capture the story you want to tell from every angle. With its unique dual capsule design, the D4 Duo allows you, for the first time ever, to record the audio coming from behind the camera in full fidelity. No longer will your interview questions sound distant and muffled. No longer will you have to rotate your microphone when you want to narrate something you are showing your audience. The V-Mic D4 Duo lets you capture the story you want to tell from every angle. With its unique dual capsule design, the D4 Duo allows you, for the first time ever, to record the audio coming from behind the camera in full fidelity. No longer will your interview questions sound distant and muffled. No longer will you have to rotate your microphone when you want to narrate something you are showing your audience. The V-Mic D4 Duo lets you capture the story you want to tell from every angle. With its unique dual capsule design, the D4 Duo allows you, for the first time ever, to record the audio coming from behind the camera in full fidelity. No longer will your interview questions sound distant and muffled. No longer will you have to rotate your microphone when you want to narrate something you are showing your audience. The V-Mic D4 Duo lets you capture the story you want to tell from every angle. With its unique dual capsule design, the D4 Duo allows you, for the first time ever, to record the audio coming from behind the camera in full fidelity. No longer will your interview questions sound distant and muffled. No longer will you have to rotate your microphone when you want to narrate something you are showing your audience. Alright, so one thing to note is, of course, it's not perfect. There are different types of mics, different price ranges altogether. The noise floor on here may not be as good as some of the other microphones. But the other thing that you also have to consider is the MKH416 is a shotgun mic, so it does some different things. I was actually recording in my room, and you could hear a little bit of the room and what it does with a phase. Without going into too much detail, it rejects a lot of the sound coming from the side. Whereas this is a little tiny microphone and it doesn't necessarily do that. And so there are characteristics of the mic that you can't fix with equalization. Same with the SM7B. It's a dynamic mic that's meant to be used close up for podcasting, things like that. And it's a totally different type of mic than what this is made to do. And so you'll hear differences, but the whole point is to kind of just match the tonality. Overall, just make it match a little bit better. You will be able to purchase these presets. I think I'm gonna make one for Final Cut because that's what I use, but I'll also have settings that you can use in other editing programs. They're just gonna be basic PEQ, parametric EQ settings, which you can apply as long as you can apply parametric EQ settings. I think I'll also put it on my Patreon account, and that starts at $5 a month. If that's not the route you want to go and you just want to purchase them outright, you can do it that way as well. So there you have it. I know it's not perfect. It's not meant to be perfect. It'll never be perfect. And yeah, it's just basically impossible to make it perfect because of the different types of mics. But if you have those mics and you think this might be useful, let me know in the comments below and feel free to click on the link to purchase these. So anyway, that was a quick video. Hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Take care. Bye-bye.